Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Saturday, and welcome back. Why ain't game be captured? Welcome back to something that I started a long time ago and never ended up finishing because they kept releasing new versions of it. This is the Lost Alpha modification for Stalker, Shadow of Chernobyl, which is it's a modification essentially, but it's actually standalone. It's actually pretty impressive how much of they essentially rebuilt the game up just using the engine, as far as I can tell. It has its own launcher, its own everything. You don't need to own the game to actually download it, as far as I know. Why has audio cut out? That is strange. But anyway, so the last time I played this, I think they had just released like a patch for it. This was shortly after release, and since then they have actually come out with the Director's Cut edition, which is actually quite old at this point. Can I adjust the FOV? I don't think I should touch anything in here. You actually have to do that for the launcher. I just realized the FOV is a little, giving me a bit of a fisheye look. Not sure I dig it. Jesus Christ, watch where you point that thing. My God, it's a little choppier than it was last time. Probably because we're streaming. So last time I had... Why are you following me? Get away from me, you weirdo. What do you want? Yeah, so last time I had played this, it wasn't the Director's Cut edition. This has come out a few years back. And I decided to wait on it just because I knew it was going to roll out with some issues. And since then, they have patched it quite a bit, and it seems to be fairly stable now. I haven't had any game-breaking problems since testing it. We're not firing up from the beginning, because it's all just silly side quests to get you going. But we have... I decided to have the quest where we are looking for Fox and Nimble, two characters that Sidorovich wants to talk with. One of the things they did in the Director's Cut was actually brought back some fellow who doesn't seem to be hanging around here anymore. The character from the original opening cutscene who actually finds the main character by the death truck. Brought him back as a secondary character. So far, he seems pretty pointless. He didn't have really anything to offer us. He just essentially had a quest to run around and kill some mutants with him. So far, he hasn't been that interesting. I forget, they gave him a weird name. They named him like Prophet or something. But anyway, so if you want to see what my kit out right now is this broke-ass shotgun and a 9mm pistol. So that's what we're rocking right now, but should hold us over. So I know vaguely where Nimble is. They haven't changed anything. Nimble... Oh, something's going down. Probably shooting dogs. Last time in the non-Director's Cut edition, Nimble was underground in these weird tunnels that they were not part of the cordon in the original game. As you can see, the entire cordon is actually very different. Much larger than it was in the original game. A lot of the maps in this mod are just essentially from earlier builds of the game. A lot of the... excuse me. Something's up with my throat this evening. A lot of the early builds of this game before release were leaked onto the internet a long time ago. Hello, Orbaron. How are you? They were leaked onto the internet a while ago and have not really been in a playable state. But a lot of modders like went nuts with it and started adding all those early builds of these maps to their games. Oh my God, that's a frickin' that's a poltergeist down there. These guys are supposed to be underground. I'm a little afeared. So yeah, most of the maps in this mod are they're recovered from the early... Okay, wow, this is actually open. They're recovered from the early builds of Stalker Shadow of Chernobyl. Back when it was called Lost Alpha, or no, not Lost Alpha, Oblivion Lost, I think. Lost Alpha is this mod. So, that's essentially what we're working with. Most of this is fairly unfamiliar to me, but like I said, I did play this before. I got, I think, through the Dark Valley and never really got anywhere after that. And that's, I think the Dark Valley occurs a bit later in this mod than it did in the original game. So, I am curious. So, it is, if I remember, there were a lot of poltergeists down here. But this is where Nimble was. Yep, there is poltergeist. The thing is, poltergeists are actually pretty harmless if they have nothing around to throw at you. So, it was canceled. They brought it back. Okay, well, he just wants to fuck off. It was canceled. They brought it back years later, but they really haven't released much information on it. They came back with like a Twitter page and a website and all this shit, but yep, see, now he wants to throw something. Yes, some bitch. So basically, oh my god, that didn't actually reload. Basically, they say it's in active development. It is the original developer, but none of the original development team. They all went on to form a new studio after they got laid off in 2012. Guys are annoyingly hard to hit. Ooh. Owie! Damn, he nailed me with that. I don't remember what the buttons are to quickly use medkits. Use medkit is left bracket. And use a bandage because I'm bleeding quite bad too. I think people are saying that because Escape from Tarkov seems to be... I think it's from some kind of Slavic developer, but it's not that similar to Stalker, I think. I don't know, I really haven't looked up on it. It seemed like the developer was really shady. A lot of the early access stuff was kind of bullshit, so I never really checked it out, but it seems to be doing pretty well. So maybe it is alright. Bitch! Oh my god, there's two of them there. They're like nut to butt. Hello! Bitch. I think they announced that actually Metro Exodus is coming to Steam next week, though. About damn time. I don't think I'll buy it straight away, because it's still going to be full price, and frankly, with their shenanigans, they don't deserve that. Pardon me. Okay, so I think if we go that way, we end up getting crowded by zombies. That was like the other way in. There's a locked door down here somewhere that Nimble was hiding behind. Close up a poltergeist? Sure thing. One of the things that is annoying about this mod is the headlamp is actually an equipable item. And as such, it actually appears on your character model, but it is not done right, so you can see it actually floats quite far off the... Well, now it seems fine. Floats off the character's head sometimes. It looks really weird in the shadow. So, anyway, poltergeist. And they look as handsome as ever. Basically look like... Well, I'm not going to say what they look like. You can come up with that for yourself. How did they get this down here, I wonder? No, it's not what you advertise on Twitter, because you are really terrible at doing my PR for me. Hey, here he is. Who are you? Why are you sitting in there? Well, the guy's got me locked. I can't get out. Kill this monster so I can open the door. Alright, well, they just spawned a new one. I killed all the rest of them. Looks like Goatman? Sure. I was gonna say it looks like a, no. I'm not gonna say it. Biznatch! Ow! How does this weapon jam? This weapon doesn't jam. There's no loading mechanism. The loading mechanism is my hands. It can't jam. I need to wait for him to come around again. It spreads too much. Damn it. Oh, no, you don't. Biznatch. I really shouldn't have kept this shotgun. Running simulator mod? Is that what it is? I will say I do like that the stamina meter in this mod is much more generous than it was in any of the vanilla games. But I guess I see what you mean, because running past enemies seems to be a productive way to deal with them. Oh, you mean the hammer? Then I wouldn't need to eject the bullets to fix the hammer. No. These guns don't jam. The only reason people don't use them in warfare anymore is because you only got 2 shots before you had to reload. Hello, Nimble. Is it you who people call Nimble? Been here for 2 days, still got some food left, but it's hard to breathe. Alright, so we need to find him for Sid, and now he... Oh, yeah. I know what you mean. I was hoping that was something they fixed in the director's cut, but I haven't seen whether or not that's the case yet. I don't know why, like, even the same team made, excuse me, a mod called Pre-Boy Story or Pri-Boy Story. And it was the same thing. It was all the same maps of Shadow of Chernobyl, but for some reason they put the exit zones way further down the road for no reason, and just made you have to run so damn far to get to the next map. And it seemed like they did the same thing even with the these recovered maps. Ooh, I found a sausage in there. All these maps are from the older builds of the game. Yeah, it is quite annoying. It's a very slow-moving game in general, from what I remember. It took several streams to get as far as I did last time. And I don't feel like I was even halfway done with it. Okay, so Nimble made it out alive. I didn't bother following him. So I think if we had gone this way, I remember there being like kind of a maze down there. And there were a shitload of basic zombies. Like, not the ones with guns, but basic-ass zombies. And that's back at the tunnel where we can sneak under the railroad. Another really annoying thing. A lot of these games that try to have like a complex sort of physics and geography kind of thing end up with really annoying problems with like the collision. So when you're trying to sprint up a set of stairs, because he's trying to sprint straight through it as opposed to actually follow the incline, he just runs slower. One of the things about these kind of mods is they love to add so much ridiculous amount of, like, conversation that doesn't need to happen. Now, I think they might have given Nimble his old, or his job that he had in Call of Pripyat, where he actually sells you rare weapons. Yeah, I remember that, but I don't think we get our first usable vehicle until we get to the Dark Valley, because there's the whole... I think they called it the Darkscape map, what is actually like you have to drive a Jeep to get away from an attack helicopter, all sorts of wild shit. Why are these guys up and at him? At least this one is. These guys are chill. I guess this guy's on guard duty today. Hello, Vanta Black. Long time no see. How you doing? Yeah, well, we found him. We gotta find Fox. I don't know, maybe we'll go back to Sid first. He's not far away. Fox, I remember, is being kidnapped by some weirdos. And last time, in order to get him out of there, I just ended up lighting the place up. But today, we don't seem to have much. We got a fair bit of ammo. But this gun is not in good shape. Drawing all day, nice. Oh god, I forgot there's an anomaly there. Anomalies are way harder to see. I actually chose a download option, I think, to make anomalies harder to see. They are quite dangerous. Yeah, I remember crashing a lot because the vehicle handling was so bad, and it seemed like the helicopter wasn't really trying to keep up with you. I ended up, I think, wrecking the car and having to hoof it the rest of the way. Actually, I remember it scared the shit out of me because I wondered what would happen if I took a few pot shots at the helicopter when it, like, lost track of me. And I immediately got pulverized with missiles. I don't think Nimble's made it back yet. I don't believe he has anything for me. Read much? I don't, oh my god, my throat. I need to drink some tea or something. I don't read as much as I used to, which is a shame. But I have been reading the second book in the Wheel of Time series. I forget the author's name. I think it's called The Great Hunt.
What have you...
Nimble is safe and in good health. Sweet, I got an AK. Oh, yeah. Problem is I have no ammo. You have a job. Dogtail, jellyfish artifact. The problem with these kind of jobs is for some reason they expire really quickly. Hunt for Red October? Nice. I have never read the book. I watched the movie with Sean Connery a long time ago. I don't really want to sell that, because we probably won't get many of those. I'm sure someone's going to ask for it. How much are these, sir? That's 600 rue a piece. For a stack of 30. If I wanted to. This guy doesn't... Oh, do you have repair kits? Nice. Oh, that's so expensive. I cannot afford that. Shoot. Another annoying thing is, we have a basic anomaly detector, but we don't have, or a basic artifact detector. We have no anomaly or radiation detector, so I end up walking through zones of radiation constantly. Yeah, it's pissing me off, because, like, you get a job to fucking... Yeah, see, now my headlamp's, like, floating in front of my face. Or it was for a second. Yeah, because, like, you get these jobs. The good thing is they tell you what the job is and what you have to look for, so you can hold off on accepting the quest until you find it. But it's really annoying. Because they also won't offer you anything else until you finish it. I think Fox is the dude that mans this upgrade station once we rescue him. This guy's a guide. We can pay him to take us, fast travel us somewhere. I don't know if we can do that yet, though. It'd be a bit weird if we'd have him take us straight to the garbage, for example. We gotta rescue Fox. I think Fox... I don't remember what the dudes who have him hostage actually want. I think the reason... It must be money, because that was probably the reason why I blew their brains out last time, but I really don't have the firepower for it this time. I have this bad boy with 30 shots. How do you change the fire rate? Firing mode to 0, or O. No, that's incorrect. It was 0, wasn't it? It is 0. Who's that blasting? One interesting thing about this mod is it was actually way easier to take that factory with, what's his name? Petrulia, or whatever his name is, than it was in vanilla. In vanilla, they would just get wiped out immediately, and I would end up having to take out the bandits myself. When I took it out before I started streaming, they actually were a force to be reckoned with. None of them went down, and they wiped out the bandits. Mission plan in this game is the same as it was in Shadow of Chernobyl. You know, our only objective is to find and kill Strelok. We have amnesia, and the only reason that's our objective is because that was a text on our PDA when we were found. So for some reason, that's really our only guidance at this point. So there's a whole plot. I don't know if they really modified or changed the plot much, like the beginning and the end of it for this mod. The beginning was essentially the same, but for some reason they replaced the cutscene with some really crappy, like, sort of animated still image kind of slideshow thing. It was really weird. I don't know why they had to replace it. Other than the fact that for some reason they also replaced Sid's voice actor and all this shit. So, they aren't popping up. Are there no military down there? They're not showing up on my contacts. Oh. Somebody just got burnt. Maybe they are down there. Getting past the military guys difficult. Yeah, the only thing I noticed so far is some new animations with like the way you hold the knife and reload guns and shit, but mostly just seems to be the one NPC they added at the beginning. Okay, there are military guys there, so getting past them would cost money I don't care to spend. The alternative is to go around that way, which is highly irradiated. Almost killed me last time. Or to go through the tunnel down there, which is highly anomalied. But we might give that a shot. VR gaming, I cannot enjoy it because it gives me motion sickness. The only time I've ever attempted it, a buddy of mine brought over his PlayStation VR. I played super hot for about half an hour. It was a lot of fun. But once I took the headset off, I felt like I was going to vomit for the next 3 hours. I don't consider it a gimmick the way some people do. I think there's a lot of merit to it, and I know a lot of people do sincerely enjoy it. It is not really a game changer for me because I don't get that immersive quality with the weird perspective, the weird FOV problems, and the inability to see, like, you know, my own self, my own body in any kind of VR game, so it doesn't really blow my mind. Oh, why are you breaking Mud's heart? That dude's had it rough. Let's see if we can get through here. I haven't even done anything. It's been... I mean, I guess the first 15 minutes of my streams are just music, but... It always takes so long to get around in these games. Okay. Again, I really don't have an anomaly detector. We can plainly see that acid anomaly over there. Ow! Jesus. Oh god, the pain. Yeah, so I have no point of reference here at all, other than the bolts. I am severely wounded. I think I got a bandage first. I don't know why I do it backwards. Just makes it worse. Okay. Problem is, with these, I think they call them springboard anomalies. The bolt isn't that reliable because the bolt can pass between them. Cases where you really can't. I think that's wide enough for us to get through. Oh god. Nope. God, this is real old school. The springboards are impossible to see. Okay, we can get through here, I guess. Hop! Hello, Barney KB. Oh, or Baron, how'd you... Oh, you unlocked the email with the rewards. I was gonna say, how do you have the emote but not the badge? Oh god, Zomboid. Well, they're gonna go trigger some anomalies, so... Better... Oh god, I'm gonna have to jump down. Alright. Fighting the zombies... Okay. As long as I keep going that way, we should be okay. Here, another one. Is there one of the invisible ones? This is fun to watch. I swear those vortex anomalies used to work a lot better. Like, monsters would actually get stuck all up in them. Hop. Okay, can't go that way. Go between these. Okay, so there's the door that would have gone down to those tunnels. I do remember there being a load of zombies through there. Yeah, in Shadow of Chernobyl, this was filled with the lightning bolt anomalies. They decided to make it even more dangerous this time. Against the water, those springboards seem much more noticeable. Oh boy, right there. So, we are dodging physical anomalies. As you can see, every time I throw my bolt over there... Actually, that one just got rejected. Throw them back at me. You can see kind of how the bolts are like floating around in there. And then getting chucked. Those are distortions caused by some psychonuclear disaster of some kind that occurred in this area around the nuclear reactor at Chernobyl. That is the basic premise of this game. So, there are unseen dangers that we have to watch out for. Now there are a lot of mutant pigs out here. They're going to give us a hard time. Oh my god, I remember this bit. There's a fucking, like, mutant dwarf in there. I remember this. It scared the shit out of me the first time I played this. Now I want to find him, but at the same time he's going to scare me. I don't think Chernobyl is quite this dangerous. It just makes your hair fall out and gives you cancer. But supposedly there are some weird mutations happening with animals that are... Hello. Bam. I think they actually might have added some abilities, some like skills you can actually upgrade, almost like an RPG kind of progression. But I don't remember what that's about. Okay, so I remember one of these houses had this weird little dude that was just like sitting down on the floor. I had no idea what it was until I got close to it and he started screaming and running after me. Internet does the same things. What? What do you mean? Oh, cancer and all that. Yeah. Lol. Can you drive cars? Yes, we can, but I think the first drivable car that we find is a bit later in the game. There are none here. Where's the weird midget? I need to know where he is, like, sooner rather than later. I don't think he moves. If we don't go in these houses, I don't think he's gonna give us a problem. But I have to find out. He's not. I'm actually like bricking it. I'm scared shitless. They might have gotten rid of him in this version, maybe. I don't know. Original trailer for Oblivion Lost. Yeah, that was... I didn't know about this game until it was months from release. And that's when I read an article about it, and then like my brother bought it, and I never ended up playing it until I went to college, which was like 2009. It was weird. I didn't think much of the game at first. Like, I think I got to the Dark Valley, and then I stopped playing for a while. And then when I got back into it, I had no idea what I was doing. And it took a while. But, like, I ended up falling in love with the game, and I've been, like... You know, I played the sequels, and I've been obsessively waiting for Stalker 2. I really wanted to play the game that the developers ended up making after they got laid off, but that amounted to a pile of shit, apparently. And then I played the Metro games and was eagerly awaiting Metro Exodus until they decided that they're going Epic Games and everyone can fuck themselves. Hard to say. I haven't found any that are quite the same for me. A lot of people, of course, compare it to Fallout and Escape from Tarkov and Metro, of course. Metro is really the closest one I can think of, and Metro Exodus might have actually been the closest what I was looking for, but then they decided to go all shenanigans. There he is, you midget. Mutants part of unknown properties, Dwarfier. Is it on the Windows Store? Well, they said it's coming to Steam next week. Oh, playing horror games? I've done it. I mean, not last October, the October before, I did Resident Evil 7. And those streams are hosted on the YouTube channel. I've done horror games just solo before, without live streaming. All those, of course, are on YouTube as well. Oh, really? No. I don't know. I don't bother with that. I can't deal with all these stores. Actually, I've been meaning. I keep forgetting to check what's up for free on the PlayStation Store, PlayStation Plus. I keep missing out on the fucking free games because I never use the damn PlayStation. Okay, so we killed Dwarfy. Kind of meaningless, but it's done. And the annoying thing is I have no way to tell if I'm encountering radiation until I start seeing the icon flashing on the screen. Because I have no Geiger counter on my person yet. Hello! Sneaky little pig. Oh, I did some of those back in the day. I did some of those, like, custom amnesia mods and stuff like that. Those are fun, but well, once that that PewDiePie scene kind of wore off, I really stopped playing those. Boiling Point Road to Hell. Sounds familiar, but I'm mixing it up with numerous other FPS games I can think of. So I really have no idea what it is. Open-ended island where he plays as a dude looking for his daughter. I'll look it up. Is it like an FPS? It's quite the hill here. So, that's where Fox is, and there's the weird, creepy vampire dudes hanging on to him. Don't remember what they asked for. Sequel called White Gold. Alright, I'll take a look. Could be cool. Who dare approach this inventory area without invitation? Oh my goodness. That guy's got a hell of a cough. Made by Ukrainians. Nice. Well, they sound terrifying, but they seem to be having a good time. Okay, so I think they're going to ask for money, I think. I probably don't have enough to pay them off. He told me to approach. He doesn't give a shit. Do you? What do you want, Stalker? Can you tell me why you're holding Fox hostage? Sidorovich sent me to cut a deal with you. Boss wants the flash drive he has with that information. Great. So we have to negotiate with Sid. I get the feeling that's not gonna work out. I think the reason I ended up lighting the place up last time was because I did not want to walk back to Sid after how long it took to get here. So basically, if you go this way, there's no fence along the railroad, so it's not that difficult to get up and over. But there's a lot of invisible radiation out there. It ended up doing a lot of damage to me when I tried to get through last time, but maybe we can make it. Don't get too close to the military, they shouldn't give us any problems. Again, I don't have a Geiger counter, so I have no way to tell if we're getting injured by radiation. Until it starts hurting us. So far, so good. I'm surprised they don't have somebody in the watchtower. Specifically to watch for idiots trying to get around them like me. They don't really have a very good racket going on, do they, if they aren't really covering all the exits. We didn't even need to go through that damn tunnel. That was a joke. Yeah, no radiation going that way. I guess I just went too far to the right last time. I actually remember when I was streaming this game back, this mod back when it came out. I think it was the first time I ever broke 10 concurrent viewers on Twitch. I think a lot of people were watching it because the all the file sharing sites that they tried to download it from were crashing. It was apparently a very popular mod when it came out. Gentlemen.
Так, музыкальная пауза.
I wish we could drive one of these, so. That autocannon would be beast. So let's see what Sid says about their demands. I'm sure he's not going to be terribly negotiable.
Stalker.
Talk to them, they say they have a flash drive with that on it. Other traders are being coerced into handing them that kind of info. What kind of information would Sin want from you guys? The underground labs and experiments. They're obsessed. For them in particular, traders think it has something related to their condition. Unspoken rule about here to keep the whole secret that lab thing minimal unless it can help us head further north. That's the brain scorcher. Otherwise, we need to start asking ourselves some uncomfortable questions. Take the info back to our lovely... Oh, he is giving it over. Oh, geez. Alright, I didn't think he would hand it over like that. Sid apparently does give a shit about Fox after all. I notice that it's getting dark. I want to see if I can sleep until the morn. So there is actually like a tiredness, like meter in this game. My god. You can kill just about anybody, but there are some zones where you're not allowed to draw a weapon. Do I really need to listen to this dude snore? Alright, wake the fuck up, Jesus. Yeah, well, it only got darker. I think that might have been a mistake. So basically, if they hide critical NPCs inside the, like, weapons-free zones. Alright, let's have a can of food. One of the annoying things about this mod is every time you eat, it makes you thirsty. I know it's realism, but that's more attention to detail than we need. I say the Stalker games have good plots. They have interesting plots. They don't develop much.
Brought any goodies?
They're one of those games where like the lore kind of seems more... Oh my god, I cannot see. Oh god, I have made a mistake. It is pitch black. Oh, the can you pet the dog Twitter? Okay. Yeah, this was a mistake. I am not going to be able to, like, navigate now. But it's going to be hours before daytime, and I can't sleep any longer. We're just going to take it nice and slow. In fact, I'm going to go turn the lights down so I can actually see. Pardon me! Okie dokie. Oh, wow, are there even spookier, like, waths and ambience at night? That is a sound I've never heard before. I have more... one more battery if my flashlight runs out. So back on the road and just kind of follow it. I don't know if mutant activity like increases at night. I almost never travel at night in these games. The only exception was the vanilla Shadow of Chernobyl because it didn't let you rest. What are you doing down there? Lunatic. These games are the spook. There aren't a whole lot of games outside of like the classic horror genre that really commit to making games dark. Well, somebody died over here. Zvolach! I have no idea what any of them say. I learned how to cuss in Russian because of this game, but I don't know what any of it actually means. Hey, it's a doggy dog. A dead dog. These guys are lighting the place up. Wow, they got hammered with dogs. The guy that died didn't even drop anything. I'm hoping they killed a few dogs, because I sit as a mission to get one of their tails. That's true of most people's exposure to most languages. Yeah, this is the Cheeky Breeky game. Cheeky Breeky of Damka. This is also the game where... I haven't used it in a while. This is the game where I got that, that funny music that I use in, like, the fast-forward shots. The, this one. Let me find it. It was actually the sequel to this game that had this song. Yeah. I need to use that more often. It used to be almost like a staple in my videos. Is it really that accurate? Well, I mean... Ukrainian developer probably kind of knows what they're doing. These guys are going apeshit on these dogs. I love watching gunfights at night, though. Even though nobody's using tracer rounds like these guys are. Not really realistic, but I love seeing the bullets ricochet and shit like that. It's awesome. The only problem, the only reason these games don't spook me as much as they used to is because I've kind of gotten used to what are monster sounds and what are just ambiance. So although the atmosphere is still creepy, it's not like scary for me anymore. That's one of the weird things that they decided to do in this game. And a lot of mods for these games actually is just random PDA messages. They give you like warnings and stuff, but a lot of times they're just meaningless. I can't remember which mod it was, but there was one where, like... So these games have a complicated kind of artificial intelligence going on. There's NPCs walking around in zones that aren't even loaded. So, things they encounter, the mods would actually have them, like, give you warnings and stuff. But they were so random. There would be, like, a guy just pointing out that he saw a dog somewhere. And then there would be stuff where a guy, like, you know, stumbles across a bunch of bodies, like, I don't know what happened here, but there's bodies. I'm like, good. Good. Great detective work. Yeah, well, it hasn't been so bad. The cordon kind of has some predictable areas of mutant activity. So getting between locations isn't really that difficult. But I believe that near the house with these Sin guys is a house that is loaded with, like, vicious rats. I kinda don't want to go near it. Gentlemen, should probably patch up this wall so you can watch it back. This guy is not well. Alright, well, I got the goods. He thinks we get teary-eyed over sarcastic quip, and he's got another thing coming. Take the stalker out of here and don't... Alright, cool. So that was actually quite easy. Fox, come with me. Need anything repaired or fine-tuned? I can do it for a price. Okay, so he's good to go. I guess, a special task from Sid. Waiting for you here in my hole with your reward, and I have one more serious task for you. Alright. Let's get back. Did you say Sola? I think we should stick with Fox and make sure he gets back alive. I'll trust that his pathfinding will keep him away from radiation and anomalies. I remember... So I mentioned that these guys made a mod called Pryboy's Story. I remember towards the end of the main story in that mod, there was a mission where you had to get backup from some military guys and go, like, take over some landmark in Pripyat with them. But for some reason, the AI pathfinding, their path led straight through an anomaly. And they were, like, I could not finish the game because they kept walking straight into it and dying. It was ridiculous. But that mod was also fucked up because for some reason they decided to, you know, increase the spawn rate of mutants by like 10 times. So every pack of dogs was like 20 dogs, and there were like millions of rats and millions of zombies and shit. I play Civilization. I've never played a Civ game, believe it or not. I don't get into a lot of those kind of strategy games because they can be quite overwhelming for me. Especially nowadays when I have a lot less time. The only games of that caliber I ever played was like Rome Total War, and I never got close to beating that. I mean, Fox shouldn't be any danger. So I think once he gets back to his bunker, he's pretty much impossible to harm. I never really thought about doing a Discord. I'm not sure how many people would actually like hang out on it. I guess it would probably, I think everyone's basically on Discord nowadays. It'd probably be better for giving people updates than Twitter is, so maybe I'll get around to it. No, whatever, he should be fine to make it back on his own. It's just bright enough I can see the road, so I don't want to keep wasting a flashlight. Yeah, I'll consider it. I don't want to just like roll it out haphazardly. So I'll see. I mean, it should be a pretty simple thing, but I'm always apprehensive doing that kind of thing for some reason. I'll work out the logistics of it. Koshmar's been around a lot longer than me, though. At least he's been somewhat more popular longer than me. I'm sure people like, if Vassar's on his Discord, he'll probably hang out on mine once in a while. Just people like that. But, yeah, again, I think a lot of people just have a Discord now just for the hell of it. But a lot of people, just out of principle, don't have things like Twitter. That's cool. I'll see what it's all about. I don't know. I don't know why I'm so, like... how you say... apprehensive about, like, social media pages in general. Like, even personally. Like, I have a Facebook, but I don't have... Like, everyone's telling me to, like, get an Instagram and shit. I'm like, no, what the hell would I do with it? I don't even use Facebook, and... all Facebook is for people nowadays is to rehost their Instagram shit. Oh, yeah, I thought his streams were more popular than mine. I saved Fox.
There is a stalker out there that goes by that name. Some say he's found a passage to the north of the zone. I'd like to find out how he got there myself. It's in an unexplored area, probably filled with many artifacts. The other traders and I will help you find him. And then maybe you'll discover the hidden pathway too. This will be good for all of us. You will kill Strelok, while we will open up the way to the north. Personally, I don't think you'll find him. But there is a chance you'll succeed where most have failed. Nothing ventured, nothing gained.
I don't know why they had to change his voice acting. Where can I start? Seems a stalker named Sergei knows about him. He's hanging around the hangar in garbage. Cool. But first, you had a special task? Sinners are interested, and it seems like the information is correct, and the military laboratories actually do exist. A group of military stalkers have brought a case from somewhere deep in the zone. I don't know what's inside the case, but I want to find out. How can I steal something from a place that is swarming with military? I have to go in at night along the fence. Only that way. There's a breach in the fence. Go through it and climb into the barracks through a window. You will sneak in swimmingly. Oh boy. Is this timed? Oh boy. Oh boy. So this is actually a task to sneak into the military outpost nearby, and that is quite the undertaking. Much less of an RPG, Val. The original games, at least, had nothing in the way of like character progression. It was all just like in terms of equipment. But they were sort of like the semi-open world shooters. A lot of mods have made them more RPG-like. This one might be one of them, but I haven't seen anything really in the way of like a skills menu. Oh, here it is. Manage my skill points. I have a skill point. Cool. Okay, so this is the skills menu for this mod. Endurance, sharpshooter. The less your hand will move during aiming. Gain more carry weight. Barter for better prices. Your health will increase faster. More stash information you get from Stalker. That sounds good. Cool. Alright, Orbaron, have a good night. Thanks for hanging out for a bit. Okay, well, it's not quite nighttime anymore, so doing the outpost now is not really a good idea. I don't think doing it at all is a good idea. Especially now that it's raining. I don't know if I can sleep again. I cannot sleep. Well, Fox has made it back. Maybe we can fix my gun for me. Why is this guy sitting on the ground, not the bench? Hey, Foxy. Help me with repairs. I don't like to stay in debt. I'll help with repairs, but won't help with upgrades because my toolkits have been stolen. Okay, where are your tools then? Too damaged to be repaired? No! Damn. We need a new shotgun. Well, I think they deliberately didn't have that, Barney, because they don't want people just waiting through the night like I try to. Which is fair enough. It adds to the challenge. It's like $7 grand for a repair kit from Sid, so we can't fix this.
What have you got in there?
Do you have... Can I buy this? That's $6 grand. I can sell this for 200. That's not enough. Buy a new one of this. I like the over-under barrel better, though. If I sell you this with that, that alone would be good. Alright. It's gonna cost all my money. Well, I'm gonna do it. Complete Kingdom Come? No. I got very bored with it. It was not my kind of game, really. Was I selling? Flesh Eye.
Stop shouting at napping!
No names given. Thank you for following. Hope this stream is everything you wish it could be. Alright, so that gives me just enough. 200 rubles to spare. Alrighty then.
Good hunting, Stalker.
Looking like weird Russian guys on Facebook? I don't know, maybe he's a weird Russian guy. It wouldn't surprise me if he had a Facebook. You know, for brand promotion and all that. You know, Sid's discount zone goods or whatever. I gotta say, I'm not as big a fan of this cordon as the original vanilla one. It is bigger. I like the factory better. This village is not quite as homey. Where'd Nimble get to? Nimble's gotta be floating around here somewhere. These things are so creepy. They kind of look like the barnacles meet the bull squids from Half-Life. You alright there, dude? Maybe try turning around so your head's off the ground. Hey, there's Nimble. I'd like to discuss this business plan of yours. The risk is no longer worth the reward, so I won't work for Sid. I got plenty of contacts in the zone. I need a partner. Plan is simple. I can't compete with Sid, but I know his weaknesses. He always sells common goods of lower quality, but you can never buy something really worthwhile or rare. Stalkers who want decent gear for their money. I'm going to populate my stock with wares and then move on to a place with people who can pay well. What do you need of me? Rare weapons and armor. Anything self-made or professional modifications are good. Only condition is that it should be better than the usual stuff. You do everything simple. I give you a job to find a weapon, you get them. Sometimes it'll be hard. What's the first job? The military quarters on the territory of the former research institute to the west of Garbage. Their leader, who knows his rank, has an interesting gun, like the common Groza, but adapted to 545 ammo with an extended clip. Alright, we'll take that job. Because that's not timed, is it? No. Chill out, Nimble. Jesus. So it's a military commander in Agroprom, I assume, which we're gonna be going there. It's kind of our next to next objective anyway. They're stalking through the zone, man, looking for artifacts. So the term stalker comes from the movie, actually, which was a heavy inspiration for this game, and I actually quite recommend it. But the movie is based on a novel called Roadside Picnic. And basically, in the movie, they actually do the same thing they do in this game, where in order to find a safe path through the anomalous zone, the guy throws bolts tied to like napkins or like handkerchiefs to make sure that the path ahead is safe and not full of anomalies. And at the end of it is the Wish Granter that is actually a fabled landmark in this game. Supposedly something that lies beyond the lies in the north where nobody's been able to get to because, on account of the brain scorcher that we heard about. All potential corpses in the zone. Alright, well, we don't need your pessimism here, dude. Alright, we got families at home. We're here to try and make a living. One thing I do like about this mod is they decided to give you 2 main weapon slots and a sidearm slot. Whereas the original game lets you have, I think, one weapon and a pistol. And then I think Call of Pripyat lets you... You could have two, like, rifles on at the same time if you wanted. This game, at least I get a sidearm, but I can also have, you know, a shotgun for dealing with mutants and a rifle for dealing with humans. Probably should have stashed some of this stuff. Okay, so the issue here is that getting out of the cordon requires us to go through the checkpoint up north, which I think is populated with military guys. As far as I know, they are non-negotiable. It'd be nice if we had some backup to take it down, but I don't think we will. I apologize if the stream is very dark. The game is as dark as it looks. And bump the brightness a bit. I don't really like that. Well, it's almost daytime anyway. We'll keep the flashlight on, I suppose. So I don't understand how stashes work in this mod. Maybe I just haven't found any stash information yet. Okay, so all these Sin guys are still hanging out here. I wonder... They're all in green now, which says they're friendly. I wonder if that means they're, like, chattable. Oh no, these are stalkers now. Okay. Guess the Sin guys have moved on. Ah, that was a good one. Ha ha ha. Oh, I hear the rats. God, that's what I was afraid of. Dans! What up, Dans? Long time no see. I always loved this, like, idle NPC chatter in these games. Because they always seem so realistic, like every character has its own individual laugh whenever, like, someone's telling a joke or something. So, Dan, I finished the main story, and I decided I was going to take a break before starting the expansions. So that VOD is available on the Twitch, if you want to see it. If we head this way, we actually do end up walking... Do not follow me. Oh my god, there's a pyrogeist over there. We got not so good boys. What the hell? That's them some pseudo dogs fighting the pyrogeist. Oh god, it's coming at me. Bam! Man, this place is going nuts. Pyrogeists are not fun. I'm gonna leave them be. They are more dangerous than the poltergeists, because poltergeists actually need things to throw at you. Pyrogeists just summon columns of flame where you're standing. So give it a wide berth. That, I believe, is the death truck that the opening cutscene started with, even though it's nowhere near the location that it appeared to be in the original intro, which was down in a ditch. So yeah, this is what Dark Secret was talking about earlier, or Black Secret was talking about earlier, when it's just a lot of walking between places, because this mod really stretched out the boundaries of the maps. Which, granted, I think this is what... these were the original maps of, like, the development builds of the game. So, it's not really their fault, but they also decided to bring them back. Alright, so we got military dudes. Keep on the road and you'll be safe. Wander off the path, you will meet your maker. Okay, I will do what you say. You put trucks in the middle of the road. Put my gun away. Gentlemen. So they show up as enemies, that's why they're red, but they're not hostile at the moment. I get the feeling they're gonna shake me down for money before they let me through. And I have none to give. If they do shake me down... well, there's nobody standing at the gate, so maybe they won't. It's weird. I did not expect them to be so forthcoming. Or maybe there's a second outpost up ahead. No, it doesn't look like it. Sweet. I wouldn't recommend falling asleep to me playing it because if something spooks me, I'm gonna scream and scare the shit out of you. Heist! Oh yeah, I made it. Mine. I pay their toll in lead. What I usually do. Alright. Well, these guys are very, very kindly. I don't know why they didn't try and extort me. Okay, so we're on our way to the garbage. See, yeah, this is what you're talking about. Like, the outpost is there. They put the zone transition all the way up here. There's absolutely nothing between those two. There's no reason it needs to be this far up the road. They just do that to really stretch out the maps. I don't know why there's like creaky ass sounds from this direction. The garbage isn't even that close. There actually used to be a glitch in the original game, which was hilarious, where if you sprinted through a zone transition like this, for some reason it would accelerate time so fast that your character would essentially starve to death by the time you reached the end of the area transition. I remember Morrowind actually had a very similar glitch, where if you jumped through a doorway, you would die of fall damage once you came out the other side. Last time we was here, there were a great many dogs. The garbage actually seems much more dangerous in this mod than it did in Shadow of Chernobyl. There are more dangerous mutants, more anomalies, more nooks and crannies for enemies to hide. And for some reason, very silent rain. Well, that's just because you hit your head because you're so tall. Alright, let's... okay. Jeez. Guy's message was so urgent it stopped time for a second. We gotta go help old Bess. Old Bessie. I believe these guys are about to get lit up by banditos. Actually, I think this guy, yeah, this guy has me sneak around to try and take out a sniper. That's what they do in this mod. I know the squeakage is a bit intense. Howdy. What's the problem? Sniper position on the bridge. He keeps shooting it down anyone that passes by. How can we get rid of him? Shoot him, of course. An AK in the greenhouse in the village up ahead. Sneak by using the junk as cover. Might get a clean shot. Well, I don't know why you can have your guys do it. Why you have a random stranger who just showed up do it? I guess because I'm disposable? Alright, Vanta. Thanks for hanging out. It's been a while since we seen to you. And what? None of you got no business squeaking. You ain't moving. I wish sleeping was a solution for my non-functioning brain, but it doesn't seem to work quite so simply. Okay, so there might be bandits down there. That's actually, that whole building there was actually used in Shadow of Chernobyl, which amuses me. And it was actually in Clear Sky as well. It was like the trading post. But like asset for asset, everything was the same. This whole area, actually, I think they just basically lifted it and moved it somewhere else. Seashore squeaking. What the hell's that? Oh, it's just a weird texture. Doggy? Where doggy? We saw some dogs earlier. They were quite nasty. Is anything good in there? Just an anomaly. I can hear the bandits shouting down there. They're having a good time. I'll just leave them alone. Okay, so here's where it gets dicey. I can't really see if there's anything dangerous up ahead. I'll go around this pile here. Problem is, like I said, I have no Geiger counter, so if we run into pockets of radiation, I'll have no idea until it starts killing me. I believe the sniper's past those stacks there. It's on a railroad bridge, if I remember correctly. Oh, we got piggos. I hear you snorting. Alright, I'm not getting near you. Take it easy. If I remember correctly, he can potentially snipe us from here, so we gotta stay in cover. You see pigs, all I see is future bacon. Bacon in training. You said the greenhouse. Where the hell's the greenhouse? At the greenhouse? Why would they just leave an AK in here? That's what I don't understand. Ooh, flash drive. Ooh. Item lost. Oh, it must have, I guess it's just information? Upgrades data. 3-round burst for pistols. Detailed information with the necessary schematics for the SIG P220, Walther P39, or P99. Sweet, so we get burst fire pistols. Where's this AK I heard so much about? Said it was in the greenhouse. Icon shows it down here. Oh, there it is. It's against the wall. Hello. Okay, so we have to engage a sniper who has a scoped weapon. Hang on, he's just got a shotgun. He's got the same shotgun I do. What kind of sniper is he? AK of the Doomed One. Very old and rusty AK, which will perhaps survive its latest shootout. Okay, let's compare. Is as accurate as this, but this has better handling and recoil. This does slightly less damage, so I think I will just stick with this. A couple headshots should do the trick. I mean, how is this supposed to be of any use? It didn't even have ammo for it. But it shows it having an upgrade. I don't know what upgrade it is. I think it's just because it's a modified one, even though the upgrade is actually a downgrade. Okay, so where is this chump? I hope you get that straightened out, Val. Have a good night. See you tomorrow for the Final Fantasy. Okay, well, we've really got no way to approach him in that direction. Teddy's doing good. He's been like extra like cuddly lately, I guess because it's cold. But he's still a bro. We had people over for the Super Bowl last week, and he wanted to hang out with all of them. Alright. He hasn't spotted us yet. Don't think this really has the range. Oh, I hit him. Oh, he's hiding. Coward! Now we can rush him. Oh, but... Damn, he got me good. And why'd you use that? I need bandages. He took medicine. He's creeping up. I can see him on the mini-map. Got the bitch. Give me them darts. I'll take all your shit. That's worth quite a lot, but it makes us too heavy. Actually worth a lot more than this garbage. What did Bess say? Are we getting a reward or what? Come see me as soon as possible. Got a reward. Alright, let's go back. I remember in the old version of the mod, there's like a cutscene that played after we killed that guy for some reason. SOS? You're gonna have to wait a bit. Oh, it's this guy. Shit. It's gonna be tricky. See if I can snipe one of these fools. Number 4 buck, no. I want the darts. A slug? Why are there so many different ammo types for this thing? There we go. Let's see if I can peg a fool in the head. Got one of them. Some bitches are hard to hit. God damn. I hit this dude like 6 times. He's going down now, I think. Yep. Oh my god, I'm dying. Use it. Oh, I'm bleeding like a mofo. I can't take my gun out. Oh god. Shit, I bugged it. Fuck. I can't take a weapon out for some reason. Whoa, Jesus. Alright, there we go. Why am I so dizzy? Bitch! Give me that. Army zombie. I don't know why this guy couldn't pick up a weapon for his own defense. Any last words? Well, I gotta say, it's been knife to meet ya.
I owe you one.
Yeah, you sure do. I took like 17 bullets for your sake. Always give me a flash. Radiation +3, electric shock protection. Well, it's not worth the radiation. Alright, well, sweet. Now I have an MP5. How much ammo do I got for it? Barely any. Oh, hang on. This one's been upgraded somehow. Got higher bullet velocity. Oh, it's got way more accuracy and damage. Well, way more accuracy at any rate. Let's equip that. I guess that's how this guy was such a snipist. Oh, but I can only use the darts. That's a shame. Is it safe to get through there? Not sure I trust it. Oh god, I got irradiated. So it used to be that vodka was somehow an anti-radiation thing. But it is not anymore. I have no choice but to take these. Seems like a bit of overkill. But otherwise we're just gonna keep dying. Now, where's my reward then? Medkit, bandages, anti-rad, and some ammo. Alright, that was, I guess, worth it. All these messages I got. It's just random things, I guess. Oh, they got the cat mutants back in this game. Oh shoot, I forgot I'm overburdened. Oh, this seems better in like every way. I really need to stash some shit somewhere. I don't feel like dropping it because it might disappear. Get out of the way, dorks. Who the hell is keeping the lights on down here? Ooh. Think about if I drop stuff, it should be safe, but I'm hesitant to rely on that. I know where to stash it, so I'll just leave it down here. Got way more AK ammo than that ammo. I'll leave these here and come back for these when I'm ready to, like, sell them. Don't need all this food or these energy drinks. Vodka genuinely seems useless at this point. Be more than enough food to hold us, and we'll probably find more anyway. Okie dokie. This weapon's not in great shape. Alright, if memory serves me, we get to, like, the next landmark and we have to break in and take it over from bandits with a couple other dudes. Oh, God! That was not the way to go. Shit. Alright, let's, I don't know, leave this stuff here, I guess. She'll be fine out in the rain. Okay, let's not go to the right of that log again. That I legit did not see. I couldn't even hear it. No, there's some kind of audio-visual clue. Well, I guess there was. Those guys were like walking straight through that. They had no problem walking through there. The hell? Who that blasting? Guy's getting harassed by pigs, it sounds like. I guess we'll save his ass again. Oh no, he's dead. Alright, well, we'll avenge him then. Blast! Blast! Oh god! Ow! Shit bugger! Oh god! Owie. Why doesn't he finish reloading, for Christ's sake? The clip was in the gun. That went poorly. I'm doing that again. No idea what the hell that guy needed to do all the way over there. See if we can actually save his ass this time. I don't think any of those guys ever end up being meaningful again, but kind of wasted effort to save their asses if they just walk out and get eaten by pigs. Got your back, moron. Shit! Why is this one so tough? You just hit me, you asshole! Fucking hit me. God damn it. Take the pig leg. What's down here anyway? Trees. Just some trees. All of that was just so you could come around here. You didn't even have to go near the pigs to like camp out here. I remember, like, there was a weird cutscene that happened here. First time I played this. Maybe they got rid of it because it's kind of meaningless. Just a stump. You can hear anomalies. Strangely enough, it seems safer to stick to the road. And by strangely, I mean that kind of makes sense. Hear more piggos. Seem to be fighting the dogs. Okay, maybe we should walk around. I remember stumbling across chimeras in this area before. It's not ideal. Mostly if you wander really far off the roads.
Anyone can hear me? We need help at the big hangars. If you can spare some bullets, we gotta get the entrance of the source. Your help will be rewarded.
Ooh, rewarded? No, I chose the option to install the Russian voice acting. It didn't seem to take it. I guess it's fortunate that the bandits are not seeing fit to use the same radio frequencies that these guys are. Alright, what's your grandmaster plan here, sir? Alright, following your lead. There's just the two of us breaking in, like, got no backup? This will be interesting. You don't need to be so fanciful with your reload animation. This ain't Call of Duty. Seems like we're gonna catch the bandits unawares. I hear them upstairs. You know, fiddling with their harmonicas. Oh, this will be fun. Again, why haven't they barricaded this if they know people can sneak in like this? Holy shit, he got lit up. Wow, Sergey, you got fucked up. Oh my god, now the pigs have moved in. Shit, shit, shit. Help me with the pigs. Thanks. Would you shut your mouth? Nobody's here to save you. Still more piggos. Well, what the hell they thought this was had to involve them for? Look at these idiots. Hello! You dying? Well, you... Fucking kill pigs! Oh my god. Why have the pigs infiltrated us? This guy needs help. Ow! Thanks, idiots. Jesus. This guy needs help. Can I give him a med kit for Christ's sake? There you go. Jesus. Well, you guys started looting these dudes already? So, I guess Seria actually made it, even though it looked like he got blown on his ass. Maybe it was just a failsafe to make sure he didn't actually die. Ooh, whoa! This thing's got a kajigger on it. Upgrades installed: accuracy, recoil, rate of fire. Non-replaceable muffler. Okay. Slightly more accurate, slightly less damaging. Better handling, more recoil. No, no, no. Oh, hang on. That's how that's supposed to work, I guess? Well. Pretty cool, I guess. Damn Pegasus. Oh god. Heavy-ass pig legs. Really don't need all those. Don't know why I'm collecting them. When do you want to buy a rifle? Ooh, whirligig. Why are you in such a hurry? Hey. Wanna buy this sumbitch? Like how I can pick up the weapons that are on the ground, just sell them to these dudes. They're morons. Are these bandits looted, or were they not carrying anything? Whoops. Uh-oh. Big contacts moving in. Bandits making a counterattack, or... Oh god, they are. Holy shit. My god. They do not give a fuck. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Bandages! Yeah! Nobody wants to help me. You guys took over this... Okay, thank you. Sheesh, that was rough. Where's he going? You get him? You got him. Holy shit, I was not expecting that. Alright, dude, you want more guns? Oh, he's just shy. Buy some of that off you then. Get whatever I can get. Where does that leave us? Not enough money? Well, I don't have enough money? Or he doesn't. Take that. Give me them. Take that. Oh, I don't want those. Hang on, how did I end up with less money? I just ended up losing money. What the fuck? What have I done? Buy the vodka, I don't care. Man, it got foggy. So where am I going next? Get info from Mole. Okay, he's over in Agroprom, so we gotta move that way. I got a couple more for you. Oh, you don't want them. Whatever, that'll do. So he's not gonna take these. Drop it. Well, this small buckshot seems kind of useless. Do the big buck. I dislike this fog. Oh, so fucking Syria, you moved all the way up here. That's why he missed the counterattack. You asshole. What happened? When I fended off the bandits, my friend got lost. Wanted to go search for him, but there's no info. He and some other guy were sent to wipe out the zombies. Village is either at the warehouses or in the forest. Alright, well, geez, that's a long way away. Some crow meat. Ooh. I want thems. Do I want thems? I want thems. I use a lot of those. Where's this go? Probably could have gotten in this way. What the hell? Why is there just a wall here? Why do they make it so difficult to get in and out of this place? I dislike how foggy it is because I know we just follow this way, we can run into some nasty things. And if I can't see them as we approach, we're in deep shit. Why is there just a moat? Can you get up there? Oh, this water's irradiated. I don't think these binoculars target things like they did in the original. Oh, let's wing it. I don't think I want to go up the hill. I hear steps. Are they doggy steps? They are doggy steps. Oh, Lord above! Get out of my face! Hey! Yipe! Get out of the way! Good to know I can outrun a dog. What the hell was that click? Hey, you.
The military are about to destroy Mole's group. We need help.
Okay.
Damn, that's a military air assault force. Our guys are there. Let's go now.
All right, let's go. I'm gonna need heavy artillery for this. By heavy artillery, I mean small arms. I think Agroprom in this version looks about the same as it did before. Oh shit. Yeah, this is gonna be a tough fight with this much fog.
Guys, whoever can hear me, help! These scumbags are slaughtering us stalkers!
Alright. We doing it. I cannot see the enemy. God, these guys are getting wasted. Don't push me, you dork! Get out of the way. You deserve all of that. Ow! Damn! These guys are good.
меня! Выручайте!
I got one of them. Ow. Fuck!
Кто-нибудь!
Back in the fight, you dork. I need medkit.
Кто-нибудь!
God damn! Guys, take so many bullets. Fuck. Get out there and fight.
Нашего завалили! Не за хвост собачий!
Okay, well, that's one down.
Эй!
Hello!
Кто-нибудь! Помоги!
Take him down, you dork! God, I don't have enough for all of you.
Кто-нибудь!
Oh, wow, what is that? Is it an SKS? Ooh. Alright, I need...
The pig's got me cornered in the yard. Help me out, brother.
Ooh, I forgot about grenades. I'll get to the roof. I feel like this game was on the tail end of the days where they didn't make characters put away their weapons when they climbed ladders. I got somebody. Alright. How many shots do you take, asshole? And he's wounded. Fuck. Somehow they have no idea I'm up here, apparently. Christ, this gun is so inaccurate. I know it's still not safe, I'm still shooting them. Okay, he's hurting. Leave him be. Owie, owie, owie. God, this gun is so inaccurate. Oh, goodness. This is tough business. Grenade. I think I got a few of them. God damn these guys. How many goddamn shots do you take? I'm working on it. Yeah, eat shit. Oh, fuck. I'm getting shot from above, you dork. God, the AI is terrible. And yet profoundly accurate. Go down! I think they're all mortally wounded. Might be able to move up safely. Everyone's just moaning and groaning. He just said he called for mama. Are we done? I still hear shots being fired. This guy there had a med kit this whole time. Could have healed himself. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Shots are yet being fired. Mole, we ain't done here. Oh god! It's a fucking jerry can. It'll blow up in my face. Nade. Going for it. Got him. Ow! Damn it all. Oh shit. That one almost hit me. Holy shit. That's such a bad idea. What am I doing that? This probably won't work. You ass! Jesus Christ, this dude. I think that's everybody. That was a tough fight. Took all my... Who's still shooting, for Christ's sake? How many are left? Mole's just standing out in the open like he doesn't give a shit. Talk to you in a minute. I'm not convinced it's safe. This guy's got this front covered. We good here? Ooh, that guy's got a cool pistol. Problem is, it's in shit shape. It's actually worse than what I got. Y'all want to buy some guns? Perfect. Alright, let's have a word with Mole.
Thank you, friend. You saved my life.
You're fucking welcome. You barely did anything to save your own.
Grunts always carry their missions through. We've got to get out of here before the task force arrives. Come on. I'll show you the way.
Oh, I sold the SKS. I wanted to keep that. God damn it. Well, here's another one at least. This one's in shitty shape. I got barely any ammo to deal with what's downstairs.
Phew. It's quiet here. We can wait for the raid to finish. Seri told me what you're
We're not far. I mean, they can see us from there, for Christ's sake.
But I don't know exactly where. Be careful and good luck.
Where is this book now? There's a book that might lead you to some information. So on the underground, this is one of many entrances that will lead you to the interconnected basements. Basement is huge and full of weird mutants, and there's no way I'm going back in there. Past a few columns, you're in the machine. Yeah, I know how to navigate down there. Alright, so. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm actually going to call it here. This is going to be a short stream tonight. Oh, I forgot this isn't a separate zone in this version. So, I've got other things to do tonight, so we're going to call it here. Tomorrow at 3 p.m. afternoon, we'll be back with Final Fantasy IX. And then more of this next Saturday. Gothic 2 video should have just gone live half an hour ago, so you can go watch that once we're done here. And other than that, ladies and gentlemen, have yourselves a wonderful evening.